It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. The Athletics have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Designated hitter, Malik Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Sullivan in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Into the box, Denard Span, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Span, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting third, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runners back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another one sent foul. Smith stands at first with one out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he's back in standing. Here's a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Coco Sullivan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. To third. Miller is there. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Gomez. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A's go quietly there. Still no score. At the plate, C.J. Cron, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Cron, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting second, center fielder, Devin Kiermaier.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Olsen is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 8, Carlos Gomez.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Miller has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
0-2 the count to Miller. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider. Malik Smith would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Olsen.
Digging in, Matt Olson as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Ichiro now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. Lifted down the line in left, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Malik Smith the next to hit, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Davis. And he makes the catch in the corner. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In the air out to straightaway left. Davis on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Ichiro has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Coco Sullivan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Coco Sullivan.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Piscotty is exactly a .400 hitter.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The left fielder, number 2, Red Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos as we begin the top of the 4th.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Ryan Dull answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Another try at 2-2, and he popped him up, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this will be fouled away. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Nothing doing for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Here's Ichiro now, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jed Lowry now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Miller's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Carlos Gomez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Right fielder, number 8, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he fouls this one off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still lead it 2-1. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Duffy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Coco Sullivan.
At the plate, Coco Sullivan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is popped up. Ramos is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steven
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Gomez on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Our score remains 2-1. Malik Smith the next to hit. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
left fielder number 2,
Up next for the Rays, Denard Span. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Span takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Daniel Calhoun, a little 5-cent southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Daniel Calhoun.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is skied out toward right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, first baseman,
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Wendell scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Now in the box, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lowry waits the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Popped him up. Coming in his span, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. strike. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dan Jennings gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Dan Jennings.
Into the box now, Bruce Maxwell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Maxwell.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7.
Number 11, Dustin Fowler.
So digging in now, Dustin Fowler. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Miller in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Coco Sullivan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More from the East Bay right after this. Striding in, Brad Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set to
Tampa
take
Bay,
over now. It's the right-hander
number 54,
Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
He's set, and the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hit hard to third, and that's through for a hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Semien over at second. Davis at first, one gone. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gomez, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Span, and no one will track it down. Tapped up the first baseline. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in, Denard Span. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ryan Butcher takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Butcher.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Semien into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. This is foul right side. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Fowler. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Coco Sullivan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Five to 2 the final today. Oakland used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Ryan Butcher earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base.